G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to IL-2 Great Battles with Mags, and welcome back to our P-38 campaign. So, a new day begins at the 401st Fighter Squadron. Now, as you recall from the last episode, we were in a bit of a rough way. We'd lost a lot of pilots, and we were down to one functional P-38 and one crippled P-38 that was in the process of getting repaired. And it looks like we've moved into the autumn offensive. Air operations were suspended from the 1st to the 2nd of the 10th, 1944. Okay, so we've been held up for 1 day, so 1 day out of operations due to a lack of aircraft, and that's likely because we were down to one. But moving into the autumn offensive, hopefully we've received some new ones. Weather for today, 8 degrees, 4 meters a second, so pretty calm day. Good temps overall. 401st Fighter Squadron pilot roster has been assigned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5 new pilots. So that helps. John Hancock has been awarded the Air Medal with 1 Brooks Oak Leaf and Cluster. And we've got a new newspaper to look at. Okay. So that's our updates. 1 day out here. And we've been assigned new aircraft. Okay, so we're up to 18 functional P-38s. That's good. And it looks like, yeah, we've got 1 pilot that's out. But that's fine. We've got enough pilots to run, and we've got enough planes to run. Falling into the autumn offensive. Rapids on the Rhine. Much lost in estuary. Soviet Army crosses the Danube River into Yugoslavia. B-24s and B-25 bombers of the 14th Air Force bomb airfield in China. Speaking of which, where is our B-25? We really need that. I will talk about the new expansion at some point fairly soon. Actually, I'll probably make a video on that in the next couple of days. Alright, 2 missions. Enemy frontline attack. And we have 8 aircraft out on each flight. These are big ones. 8:03 in the morning. We're not assigned to the first flight. We're assigned to the 1444 flight. So not quite 3 in the afternoon, and we are in the 4th position. Alright, let's have a look at these flight routes and where we're going. It's running really slow. There we go. Okay, so the front line looks like it's been pushed a little bit in this direction, actually. Alright. And that one's ours. So it's not a particularly long flight. 131 kilometers. Yeah, it was up around here that we were fighting last time. So this has been brought right back. Right back. Alright, so it looks like ours as a push is hitting targets that may be trying to approach the city on our side. Let's see how the first flight of the day goes. I wish these would process a little bit faster. There we go. Okay, so successful mission for the first flight of the day. Planning? Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's actually, no, that's not so bad. We've got 2 wounded. 1 missing in action. And we've only lost 1 aircraft, and that was Miller's, and he was the one who's gone missing in action, so he was likely shot down. Everybody else must have got home with their planes, but 2 of our pilots are a bit roughed up. That's all right. As long as the planes make it back, we have excess pilots. So It's not horrible, and wounds will heal. So 1 pilot and 1 plane lost for the first flight, 2 pilots injured. Okay, so now it's our turn. Alright, so ready for takeoff. Plane is set. We're 4th in flight.
Cleared for takeoff. Out.
Here we go. There goes 1. Now our payload is once again 2 M65 1,000-pound bombs. So the setup is basically the same as the last missions. Oh, no. A little bit too much rudder and a little bit too much brake there. Go. A little bit slow on the takeoff there, but that's alright, we can adjust. Have a little bit more speed. Yeah, so the setup's basically the same as previous missions that we've been doing. Just go out to the target and bomb what's there. However, we are in the autumn offensive now. So the way these campaigns are normally set up, the start is basically the tutorial, the first couple of missions, as much as we nearly lost a squadron in that. Once you get beyond that and actually get into the first offensive, the difficulty level ramps up, so I'm expecting to see a lot more fighters in this particular one. Hopefully, it'll be fairly interesting. Which looks like the town that we're after here, so our mission objective should be just on the other side of that. Shift over. Allowed outside today. Alright. Gotta be getting the attack order here. I don't want to move over into the rest of the slot. I've got a slot here on the 4th position for the squadron, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to hang around here over on the left. Just follow everybody in. Seeing any flak or anything here either. We've got to be nearly on top of the border at this point. Wait. Okay, we're not quite on the border yet. There's our town down there at the moment. That's what we're looking for. Looks like she's already under attack. She's burning in a couple of points. Which makes me think I was right about my assumption in the menu. We are likely... the right side of the squadron here. Because we are definitely nearly on the target now. We are likely attacking German forces that are trying to push into that town. So that's lined up behind the right slot, but I'm not going to So this is the front line. Now, where exactly... There'll be one primary cluster, the rest of the flight's going to head towards here, so there's blue down there. We'll just follow them through. We are 4, so we'll follow our flight lead as much as we're hanging back a bit in our position. And I'll try and see whether or not I can let them do their drops first. Let's say they've picked up a target. Try not to waste the bombs this time if we can. What are they diving for? Can't see anything on that road. Ah, okay. A little bit further down. This is in a particularly great angle. That's alright. I'll let them do their first drops. Assigned objective completed.
Ruffman 4, target destroyed.
Nicely done. They've hit the first targets. Alright, so... should be able to beeline 2 of these in for releases. Do low alt drops out the other side, and we'll be pointing back towards home plate. Release, and that should bounce into the second one. That looked like an anti-tank gun. Okay, it looks like 2 hits. That's pretty... better target over there.
Ruffman
That was that.
6, target destroyed. Ruffman 2, target destroyed.
Getting a couple of frame drops here too, which is a little odd. Very strange. Anyways, let's bring it around onto these 38s. And we'll hang with them for the reformation. You're kidding me. £2,000 bombs, and all I got was an MG34. Oh, so much for not wasting the goddamn bombs. Should pick a better target. Not a lot of flak coming up over this particular area though, so it seems like most of the squadron is up and circling at this point, so we may actually get out of here without making any losses. Looks like most of the area we are attacking must have been anti-tank guns, because yeah, we're not getting anything coming up here. There's no flak puffs. I'm not seeing tracer fire. Mission critical objective completed. Alright, so they're changing direction. That'll be the reform of the squadron, so we're actually going to be with them for most of the flight home today. So that's an improvement. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 6 T.Flights.
Engaging fighter to the northwest. Range half mile. Out.
I wanted a few extra fighters around, not 6 G14s. Pick up some altitude and neutralize this gap.
4. Engaging fighter to the northwest. High. Range 5. Range half mile. Out.
There you are. Shit dropped low, but that's fine. Furball a little bit further up. Alright, we'll pop this guy as quickly as we can. And try and get up to the rest of that fight.
6. Proceeding to base. Over. Copy. Out.
Slotting into one of our guys.
3. Engaging fighter. Is close. Out. Roughly. 2. Engaging fighter. Is close. Out.
Closer. I've dropped the God, you turn back fast. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's smoking. I think he just got one. I think we just lost a plane. No, he's still going, he's still going.
Requesting landing approach. Over. Out. Miracle. Clear. Roger. Ruffman. 4. Engaging fighter to the northeast. High. Range about 1 mile. Out. Miracle. 4.
Alright, Rodriguez is over here with me at the moment.
Range half mile. Out. Ruffman. 6. Engaging
I've got the convergence on this drop back to 250. So at 250 meters, the 20 mil and the 50 cal should all meet at once. So if I can get him in about that position, I saw an explosion. Then I have a sneaking suspicion that may be one of our P-38s going down.
Rockman 6. Target destroyed.
Rodriguez, would you shoot him, please? Or I will.
Miracle 4. Returning to base. Out.
I think I shot something off then, he's wobbling.
Alderwood.
Oh, yep, there we go.
4. Proceeding to base. Over. Copy. Out.
Yeah, fireballed, he's fucked. Okay. There's a lot of blue around us at the moment. Where are the rest of them? There's one. Everybody else is low. So we've just got that one. The rest are either dead, bugged out, or they've pulled out of spotting range. God, I love the power in this thing. Just,
Engaging fighter. Is
yeah,
close.
you have an altitude advantage. No, you don't. from Dannenberg.
Copy. Ruffman 4, engaging fighter to the northwest. Range half mile. Out.
Blacking out. Too hard. Punch the fuel tank, maybe. Definitely a green tinge. Yeah, that's fuel smoke, and there's a bit of white in there too. So I've probably got the engine's coolant system as well. So you dead there or? Nope. Nope. He's still maneuvering. Pretty much all the fight's gone out of him though, so let's just finish him off. Actually, never mind. That's it. There's kill confirmation. Mags destroyed. BF-109 G14. So that's 2 G14s down. And I am not seeing any more targets around here. Okay, flaps up. Oh, that's no good. Obviously somebody's got a fight going on somewhere still. Sticks is still engaging. Alright, so we are over... Yeah, we're over Liege here. Just crossing the town. It's the only city with the curve in the river. Alright, so way home. This river in front. So we want to roll off left. Probably about 15 degrees. I think assholes are heading for the airfield. Nearly on the airfield. Good on fuel. Not a hell of a lot of blue around here though. Yep, they're splitting. Okay, they're going to do attack runs on the airfield. And there goes the airfield's defensive guns. Looks like I'm the only fucker up here. G14s. This will be the other G14s of the 6 I spotted before. We got 3. Shit. this doesn't feel good now. What the fuck did they get?
Half-mile out.
Come on, flak. So he's blown both fuel tanks. This feels really soft in the roll at the moment. Alright, I see two more. Alright, we've got two more up. Make sure some blue on our side. I see you back there, you bastard.
Mayflower, this is Thrustmaster 3, requesting landing clearance. Over.
Affirmative. Clear to land.
Quit asking for landing clearance and shoot these cunts down, you idiots.
Over. Northland. Clear the runway. Out.
I think he's broken off. I think. Right. No TrackIR. Do not fuck around with me at the moment, please. Yeah, something's up with this thing. This thing is just not fucking rolling. That helps a bit. No, stay on target, stay on target.
Flight. It's closed. Out.
Shit. Just can't rudder it over hard enough. I think I've lost one of my V-stabs. I think. Maybe. Why is my roll so sluggish? Right, just need this mission why I know why my roll's so sluggish. I think I'm missing my left aileron. Missing my left aileron, alright. Come here, you cunt. Shit. Yeah, I'm just getting danced around here. I can't maintain this. Almost getting him. No, this isn't gonna work. Somebody else is going to have to fight these guys off. I'll put this thing on the ground before they put me into the ground.
Mayflower, this is Thrustmaster 4, requesting landing clearance. Over.
Northland. Affirmative. Clear to land. Out.
Thrustmaster 4, copy.
That's where I'm going to put it down. Yep. Well, it looks like it's my turn to actually bring one back home broken today, but at the very least, I'm going to bring it back. Turned here a little, I think. Too high, too high, too high, too high. Oi! Fucking German asshole, stop shooting me.
Mayflower, this is Thrustmaster, requesting landing approach.
Better yet, air defenses. Somebody else take him out. I've done my work. This is not going to be pretty. I apologize in advance for this landing. Bounce. Actually, that was nowhere near as bad as it could have been. There's only one bounce in that. Doing flyovers of the goddamn runway. Cheeky German cunts. Alright, so with our successful landing, we did complete the mission. 1 machine gun and 2 G14s. Now, flight was pretty standard, as per normal, all the way to the attack zone. Now, P-38J 25 shot down. That was the first one we lost. That was likely anti-aircraft fire. But there wasn't a lot of anti-aircraft fire over the target, so he got unlucky. Alright, so this was engagement area 1. Now, what did we lose? G14 got P-38J25. That's likely the one that I saw crash and explode. Another one there. Well, it could be that one. We lost 2 there. 3 there. We've already lost one, so it's 4. 5th aircraft was shot down here. These. Alright, so we lost friendly guns and a friendly emplacement on the front lines. Alright, so enemy aircraft. 109 G14 destroyed by me. And another G14. And one of the P-38s managed to drop one of the others. So that's the first 3 flight. And we detected 6 aircraft. So that means... wandering trip home down here. That means that the... the 6 that hit the base were the other 6 that we encountered in that flight. They must have followed everybody else back. It looks like we got one of them. No aircraft listed, so that was likely flak. P-38 destroyed, P-38 destroyed. That's 7. Did we just lose the entire flight except my aircraft? Did we seriously just lose the entire goddamn flight of new planes? Come on, load. Load, 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 load. John Hancock has been awarded the Air Medal and 2 bronze oak leaf clusters. Okay, that's nice. And I got a silver star. Cool. Awesome. Where is the... Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aircraft completely destroyed. Corey Martinez, Douglas Hill, which was our squadron commander, I think, and Stephen King has been killed. So 3 pilots, 6 aircraft. Odd that mine's listed as being fine and not being listed as damaged, because mine was most certainly not fine. Mine was pretty fucked. They're going to have to bolt a lot of replacement parts into that and de-hull the engines. And Samuel Taylor made it back with his P-38 as well. Shit, how many does that leave us with? Look at all the red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've only got 9 in-service pilots remaining. Actually, that's interesting. 318. What's that? That's vehicles. I'm the current leader on vehicles. Second place for heavy weapons. Successful sorties. Total sorties. 4 missions. 4 successful missions. 4 hours in the air, and I've taken down 18 ground vehicles. 2 railway lines, which puts me at equal footing for those. I'm second place for heavy weapons, and I am equal in 3rd place with 2 others for 3rd highest number of air-to-air kills for the squadron. And we have 11 of our P-38s remaining. Well, that was most certainly an interesting flight. I think I'm going to call this one here, guys. Shit, there's a lot of attrition. 3 dead pilots, 1 captured and 3 injured, and 7 planes lost in total between the 2 missions. Well, shit. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. IL-2 will be returning to the channel very, very soon, and until next time, take care.